The moment many feared has arrived. Keir Starmer's leadership of the Labour Party is not merely under pressure. It is collapsing before our eyes in the most spectacular political implosion Britain has witnessed in decades. Those who once stood behind him have turned their backs. The loyal front bench has crumbled. Ministers are resigning one after another. 43 Labour MPs have stepped down as public discontent spreads like wildfire. At the heart of this crisis lies a staggering £22 billion scandal involving secret contracts, murky agreements, and allegations of corruption at the very top. Even his most steadfast supporters can no longer defend the indefensible. A vote of no confidence is rumbling beneath the surface. What we are witnessing is not simply a scandal, but the total implosion of Starmer's authority, threatening to tear his party apart from within. It began with whispers circulating through Westminster. Within hours, the dam burst. Shadow cabinet. Ministers began resigning en masse, each resignation letter more damning than the last. By midday, chaos had consumed Starmer's inner team as key figures fell like dominoes. This was not a managed reshuffle, but a full-scale mutiny. They are not leaving quietly. They come bearing evidence. Internal emails, memos, leaked documents, and joint statements leave no room for denial. Their message is unambiguous. Starmer is no longer fit to lead. He stands accused of compromising the very soul of the Labour Party. The £22 billion scandal involves off-the-books contracts lacking oversight, allegedly funneling public funds to private firms closely linked to Starmer's advisory circle. This is not just misspent taxpayer money, but a calculated cover-up. The Shadow Chancellor broke the silence first, her resignation speech leaving the House of Commons in stunned silence. She publicly accused Starmer of serious ethical breaches, betraying voter trust, and turning a blind eye to unprecedented corruption. The Shadow Foreign Secretary followed, stating she could no longer serve under a leader who prioritized personal interest over public duty. By day's end, more than a dozen key shadow cabinet members had walked away, leaving Labour fractured and in disarray. WhatsApp groups erupted with fury and confusion. One MP reportedly said, "If we don't take a stand now, we'll all go down with him." The backlash extended far beyond Westminster. Local Labour branches began publicly demanding Starmer's resignation. Grassroots members burned their party membership cards in disgust. Those who once campaigned tirelessly for Labour are now turning their backs on the leadership they once trusted. If you're finding these revelations as shocking as we are, make sure to subscribe for more updates on this developing story. Starmer had painted himself as a dependable technocrat, a man of rules and restraint. But according to those who worked closely with him, behind that facade was a shadowy power machine. He allegedly shut down internal investigations, withheld information from MPs, and silenced whistleblowers. Sources claim Starmer personally approved at least 6 major contracts awarded to firms with close ties to Labour fundraisers. These agreements allegedly bypassed standard procurement processes entirely. No competition, no transparency, no scrutiny. One company linked to an associate of Starmer's chief of staff received over £3 billion for vague consultancy services, with no evidence meaningful work was delivered. At the centre of this scandal is a so-called shadow committee, an unelected group of lobbyists, CEOs and media strategists who met regularly with Starmer to steer the party's economic direction. They held no official role, operated outside party structures, and were completely concealed from Labour's National Executive Committee. According to leaked documents, this clandestine council signed off on major policy decisions, including abandoning public ownership plans and softening climate pledges. Inside the party, this operation was codenamed Shadow Slate. designed to quietly channel funds to favoured providers. The scale of this collapse is truly staggering, unprecedented in modern political history. Even Boris Johnson's dramatic fall did not unravel at such breakneck speed. What's most chilling is the growing sense this may only be the beginning. A vote of no confidence looms. With Labour visibly split, the question is no longer if Starmer will survive, but how many more secrets will be exposed before the end finally comes. Trust has been deeply and irrevocably betrayed, and nothing can stop the rising wave of rebellion now building within the party.